So news broke out recently that China opened a police station in Nigeria. And so when you look at that title, you're like, really? What? Like initially you'd be suspicious, but then when you look deeper into it, you see that it's not only in Nigeria, that it's actually in multiple countries around the world, about 54 different countries. And it's just not relegated to Africa, it's also to Europe, Asia, the Americas, even in Canada. And so that is pretty surprising, because why would a foreign entity like a police station be erected in another person's country? Usually the only building that can be erected in another person's country is an embassy, and so having a police station in another country is different. Apparently China made this so that they can focus on dealing with foreign Chinese nationals who are a problem to the law. Apparently there are lots of, I guess, foreign Chinese people who are hackers and who create issues around the world, and China's response to that is to open police stations around the world in which they can catch these criminals and persuade them to go back home. But then the issue is, how does this work on foreign soil? What happens when a Nigerian is part of the issue with a Chinese national? Do they hand over the person back to the Nigerians, or do they deal with the Nigerian person themselves? Whose jurisdiction are they going to respect? And what happens? Again, what does this say about African leaders to allow this kind of thing to happen? Why would they allow this to happen? Why wouldn't Nigerians have a police station in China or in other countries? Why is it just China doing that in other parts of the world? That is a question that we got to see. We got to see how this is happening. And then the last thing is, of all places in Nigeria, Benin City? Really? Benin City is a place, so not Lagos, but Benin City. I am not from there, but I'm sure that there are not that many Chinese people, if even they are up to 10. But anyways, what do you guys think? As it's not just in Africa, it's also in Tanzania, it's also in Lesotho, it's in America, it's in Canada. What do you guys think?